Hi, this is Tao again. This video is about the Sagittarius. Now, first of all, my disclaimer, this is based on how I see things. It's from my perspective, not so much as from any astrology book or anything. It is based on people in my life that possess certain traits associated with specific signs and how I've categorized them in my head based on patterns that I see. So it is solely based on my perspective. Now, Sagittarius, which is the ninth, I keep doing it back to front, ninth sign. First of all, it is a fire sign. Fire meaning action and passion and energy. It is the glyph of an arrow, which is, direct. um, it is ruled by the planet Jupiter. Jupiter is the biggest planet in space. I think what Jupiter likes to do is get bigger. It likes being big. And I think this is very much a Sagittarius, where it's very, they expand. They like new experiences, adventure, traveling. It's hard to contain fire in a sense where they like to do things. They just like to live. And I think when, if you look at 1 to 8, 1 being the start of life, and then 8 being death, and then there's Sagittarius, which is one more. I think it is very much one more about everything. So it is extreme in a sense where it's always one more. It takes one extra step. It's not just about understanding it. It takes further understanding, or is not just is, it's one more. And I think this is where I think all Sagittariuses know how to make people laugh. I think because they look at life already and they just see that. I think it's more optimistic, right? Because it is based on their morals and values and how they see life. And just because they're a fire sign doesn't mean that they act fast. I mean, I say it to all fire signs, it could be a small flame that's flickering or a large inferno, depending on what makes them move. And I think after death is done, I think makes Sagittarius a little bit, beautiful in a sense where they believe in big things. They like one more, whether it be, religion, philosophy, spirituality. There's always something extra that they believe in. I think they get, put through hard times, right? And based on their morals and values and what they've seen already, they're not cynical or anything. They just keep going. And there's a funny thing about a Sagittarius where they do the weirdest things sometimes, and they crack up, like they make everybody laugh. But only they could get away with it, being who they are. But they do hold high morals and values, and they are about truth. They will be in your face, and they're straight up with how they are, and because they come from morals and values. But the thing is, sometimes other signs don't understand where they're coming from because we don't have the same morals and values. But Sagittarius might say, I don't understand how you can not understand how they understand it, because they understand it for truth, right? But that's the thing. I think Sagittarius need to understand that they are one extra, and they're not average. You could say they're just more, and that's a beautiful thing, right? And I think there's 2 types of Sagittarius that I see. There's ones that are openly really loud, and one that's very quiet. But I think it all comes from a place of insecurity and they're a bit naive in the sense what they believe in, but in a beautiful way, right? To believe in what they believe in, that's a beautiful thing, and I think that's nothing wrong with that. I think that's all something that we should admire, if anything. It is a very expansive, so they like to travel, they like new experiences, they like to do things to the extreme. It is very exaggerated, and I think this is very much of how Sagittarius is very exaggerated in every way that they are, because that's just how they see it, to extremes, to one more. But I think they're beautiful people in a sense. They they don't hold back. I think because they're so much about truth, they are very set and very in your face, because when they're abrupt, or they confront you because it's simple for them, where it is just truth and there's no fluff around it. So they don't need to be concerned anything. If they're always doing truth, and they're always going to be okay, because they're not lying. They don't need to lie or anything like that. They don't need to. So it's like, you've no need to be concerned if you're just doing the truth. If you don't remember what you said, doesn't matter, because you're just doing truth, right? So you don't have to, if that makes sense, you don't have to do anything extra. I think this is why their morals are so strong, and they expect other people to be the same. Like sometimes, I've had fights with Sagittariuses where I don't understand where they're coming from, and I never will, because I don't hold the same morals and values. And this is something that a Sagittarius, I think, needs to understand, that other people can't see it the way they see it. Just because we don't have the same morals and values doesn't mean that we're wrong either. It just means that we've got different sets of morals, right, or values that we go by. And look, we appreciate the gusto that you bring, and the ability to make anyone laugh, and I think that's a beautiful thing to be able to do. I think just the fact that you're holding in, all your struggles and hurdles, etc., because you're not who you are with these strong morals unless you've gone through a lot, right? And you've seen it all, and you've experienced it all, if anything, and you're still looking up. And that's the amazing thing, and that's the beautiful thing I think about a Sagittarius anyway. You're still positive, and you still, believe. However you got there, that's an amazing thing. But that's all I can really say about the Sagittarius. Please like, subscribe, or make a comment if you agree or disagree, etc. But thank you very much for watching. I probably will remember something more later, and probably when I do other videos I'll probably elaborate further, but that's all I've got so far. Okay. Thank you.